This is a pattern you are all too familiar with. You've been running happily, day in, day out, week in, week out, perhaps training for a marathon or a half marathon or a 10K, and then out of nowhere, knee pain strikes. You rest, you get some hands-on treatment, and you allow that initial pain to subside before you gradually get back into your running and back onto the training program. Although after a certain amount of time, boom, there it is again, the same knee pain. The question is, what can you do about it? And it's all too frustrating, all too unbearable for runners, as it's the same problem that occurs again and again and again. One of those typical overuse injuries, typical runner's knee, so ITB syndrome or patellofemoral pain. What we find is that rest simply isn't enough. Too many runners simply rest and allow the symptoms to decline before getting back into their running without dealing with the root causes, without looking at the biomechanical reasons why the pain was there in the first place. My name's James Dunn. I'm a sports rehabilitation therapist and running coach, and together with my colleague Brad Neal, a running specialist physiotherapist, we're asked all the time by runners who are suffering with this kind of recurring runner's knee problem exactly what it is they can do to help stop themselves within this pattern of pain, stop themselves coming down with the same problem again and again and again as those knees are overloaded. And for us, the message is clear. Rehab works, but rest is not enough. Exercises in particular focusing on correcting some of the biomechanical dysfunctions we see, particularly up around the hip, teaching the body how to move, teaching the body how to load, teaching the body how to engage the proper muscle groups, get those glutes working in particular. These exercises, they help to dictate the stress and the strain placed upon the knee as we start getting back into running. Running drills themselves also have an important part to play in terms of knee rehab, allowing your body to translate the improvement in strength, stability and engagement that we see during the exercises into then a running situation, into a running context, allowing you to get the crossover between your rehab drills into your running itself. The question, of course, is what sort of drills should you be doing? That's where we come in. We've put together an incredibly effective 3-phase running rehab program, helping you overcome a lot of the problems that we see dictating why you end up with runner's knee in the first place. We take you through from initial muscle activation work, particularly obviously focusing on those glutes, making sure you can actually recruit the right muscles to run before we get you doing any running volume, before we get you back onto your training program. We obviously also need to look at movement pattern retraining, teaching your body how in load bearing to optimally load that knee as you run, making sure that again, a number of the neuromuscular dysfunctions that we see are corrected and your body is taught how to move properly again. The third phase is all about functional strengthening. We know that particularly as run volume increases and strength endurance is challenged, local muscle strength endurance is challenged, that when those muscles start to fatigue, we start to see changes in running biomechanics and we start to see how the knee is loaded up somewhat more. Now, as we work through the rehab process, it's important that we address that. We look at strengthening the key muscle groups to make sure that you can handle the increase in run volume that, let's say, your 10K program or your half marathon or marathon program is dictating to you. We need to put you in a position where you're strong enough to be able to maintain proper alignment, proper loading of that knee without putting excess stress where we don't want to see that stress. We also provide a supplementary mobility program, essentially a routine which allows you to start to address a number of the soft tissue restrictions that often limit our ability to work through range of motion and recruit the right muscles. The new updated version of this package also provides you with access to an exclusive 52-minute webinar where Brad Neal and myself go through step by step the reasoning behind this program and offer huge amounts of insights to help you successfully work through the program and get back to pain-free running. We're offering this entire package at $59.99 with a no questions asked full money back guarantee. So you really have no risk in signing up for this, downloading the program and starting from day one. If it's not for you, let us know, we'll give you your money back. That's the 12-week knee rehabilitation program. That's every single exercise, videoed, full demonstration, full explanation. You've got the progression, exercise by exercise, taking you through as you get stronger, as you're relearning those movement patterns, as you're improving your running form. We've got the webinar, We've got the mobility drills as well, all within this one package. Now, for a limited period, we're also offering a massive discount on this. We're offering you the opportunity to take this whole package for $29.99. Again, with the full money back guarantee. You can get onto this, you can download it straight away and get started. It's a tried and tested program. We've helped thousands of runners since we initially put out the first version of this program a couple of years ago. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get you started. Click the link below, download your program, and then get into the first workout today. Let us know how you get on. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and give us some feedback. It'd be great to speak to you. Good luck.